Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this week's live stream where it's all about selling in summer. We're going to be going over POD design ideas, niches, things you want to focus on to make the most out of summer and make the most sales. Hi, Thomas. Thanks for joining us this week, as you are here every week. How are you?
I'm good, Aidan. Hello, everyone. Yes, summer is often overlooked when it comes to sales. We've got our big events, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, Halloween, and the summer months are often overlooked. But if you hit the right product, then you can definitely drive some tremendous sales in summer, and don't miss the opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
Should we end there? Is that it? Okay, well, thank you very much, and see you in autumn, which is also nice. So why summer? What's going on in summer? So you don't need to sell to an event. You don't need to sell when it's just for Christmas or just for Father's Day, just for Mother's Day. You can sell some designs that are niche targeted that people will want to wear in summer. So you can highlight the differences between, on the very basic level, probably somebody owns the rights to this one, but sun's out, guns out, which is, as sort of summary and as basic as you can get. And at the end of the day, as basic as you can get is where you want to start with your print on demand ideas. You really want to get to the point. You don't want to wait to get the impact. So there's plenty of things that people do in the summer more than they do in the winter. Now, they might do them in the winter, but these are more summertime niches that you can target, where people would be out participating or in or around doing the activities, rather than they might not be doing them as much in the winter. So, Aidan, give us a summer niche.
Camping.
So
not so much summer. You could do it all year round, but a lot more people do it in the summer as opposed to in the winter.
Well, yes, because in the winter you may well have issues with exposure, not that kind of exposure or publicity exposure, but as in perishing of the aforementioned exposure, because it gets rather cold and you're only protected with canvas. Is that what the kids are using for camping now? When I was in the Scouts, it was very much dib, dob, 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 canvas tents, but probably there's some modern materials out there that will protect you from even the most Arctic of conditions. However, at some point you must leave the tent, and then you are in nature, which is always an unfortunate place to find oneself. Camping, great summer niche, family niche, camping for all the family. Parents go camping with their children. Not many people go camping alone, although maybe they do. But if you're camping alone, do you really need a t-shirt? Probably not, but maybe you do. But camping is definitely a big thing. And where do people camp? How do they get there? What do they do? What are they doing when they get there? When you get out into the wilderness, the great outdoors, what would you do when you were there, Aidan, apart from seek help immediately and return to civilization?
I don't know. Maybe I would go hiking, or even just maybe fishing. Next to a lake, I'd camp next to a lake and do some fishing, fly fishing. Who knows?
Fly fishing by the river rather than anything else. Yes, by the lake, by the river, and for sustenance, to sustain yourself, you might have a campfire. Campfires are always popular. So you've got camping and fishing, camping and hiking, camping and campfires. Cooking on a campfire. So there's lots of imagery ideas that you can combine into a camping t-shirt or a camping mug. Would you take a mug camping? Probably wouldn't take a mug camping. I think they use maybe you would, depends how glamping your camping is. Glamping, of course, being glamorous camping, for the uninitiated to such things. That's where you want to camp, but you would prefer to be in a 5-star hotel. Niche number. What else have you got under the?
I'm just on that. I mean, camping on an open fire or on a fire.
Camping on an open fire. That is some high risk camping. Camp on an open fire.
Cooking on an open fire. Sorry, excuse me there.
Made of sterner stuff than I am.
Some other people would call that BBQing, which again, huge niche. We've said it in prior live streams. It is a big niche. So if you mix the two,
grilling
could be a thing there, right? Grilling,
not the not the thing that you put on your teeth. This is preparing food outside over open coals or gas. I think some people use gas, coals, cooking for the family. Definitely a great summer niche. We're here in the United Kingdom, and as soon as it stops raining, drizzling, for even the very fraction of a second at a weekend, people are rushing out to start a fire, to throw some sausages and other bits on. They're big in Australia, although of course one must remember that it's actually winter in Australia in summer in the Northern Hemisphere, so we mustn't be too focused on the Northern Hemisphere. But then if you have got a good barbecuing thing, I'm sure in Australia they give it they give barbecuing a good try at any time of the year. I think that it's a national pastime. So when you're looking at what's in combination with that niche, think about the family. So daddy's barbecuing shirts, or daddy's grilling shirts, or steaming is the thing. Is smoking or steaming? Smoking meats. Of course, who wasn't it? Zuckerberg, wasn't he? Wasn't he smoking meats? So promoted by the Zuck, as he's known. Smoking meats, very popular. Have you ever smoked some meat, Aidan?
No, but I've eaten it.
You've eaten it. I've indeed. So it is delicious, and it's something else to consider. So try and hone this in on always, with motif, you have personalization, custom text you can add on, so you can have someone's name, maybe the names of the children. Of course, don't grill your children, that would be outrageous, but you can add that to the shirt. You can make a joke out of it, and daddy's grilling shirt, mummy's grilling shirt, don't disturb on the back, I'm busy grilling.
I did have a bit of a brainwave, bit of a light bulb moment. As you said, it's been done before. Sun's out, guns out. It's probably been done. But what about sun's out, mum's out?
What about sun's out, bun's out?
Food good.
Nice. With the bun, the burger bun, obviously, the burger bun, as yes. This is a family show, and it is pretty good. I think we can all agree that it is. So yes, sun's out, bun's out with the barbecue there. Please use it. If you, my fee is 93% as normal. So please send over the profits.
That's the real skill. It's where do people go on holiday, and then what do people do on those holidays?
Why did they go? Why did they go? So what's the sublime object of ideology? What are they really trying to get to? Is one really going to camp because you want to be in the forest, or is it you're trying to escape the day to day? If you were living in the forest, maybe you'd have a holiday in the city. It's about escapism. It's about a change. A change is as good as a rest. People used to go on things called busman's holidays, which was where you would continue working but in another profession for a couple of weeks. Although I'm not sure how the people in the bus felt about having a non-professional bus driver for a fortnight, but anyway, it was back in the day when you could get away with such things. So why are people doing that? Are people really wanting to eat that burnt burger that their father's prepared, or is it just that they get to go outside and do something different, and there's a whole atmosphere around it? I think that's more to do with it. So if you can get down to that, and I do like that, sun's out, buns out, with a couple of burger buns on it. I think that would be pretty strong. Maybe already done. Who knows? Give it a go.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. It's the why people go on holiday, right? It's to unwind, it's to get away from it. So if you can mix that into the messaging and maybe the activity, the niche, or whatever, you're on to a winner, right? And I wanted to bring up another location, and then all the other things that you could do. To the beach. People go to the beach. Everyone goes to the beach, right? It's super popular. And then things that you do at the beach, you could go water skiing, you could do sunbathing, you could do sandcastle building, and then tie it into the family niche. There's tons of ways you can put skins on it.
You could. I've always thought of the beach as you've got all of the life on the shore, all of the trees, and you've got all of the life in the sea, and then you've got this area of beach with everyone laid out with nothing, no visible life other than the people that are on holiday. I always found it a little odd, but yes, people do love to lay on the beach, to get out there and to sunbathe, I was going to say inhale the rays, but that isn't the right. To catch the rays, jet skiing, windsurfing, surfing,
scuba diving,
well, snorkeling. I think more on the beach.
Snorkeling, yeah.
I think there's not many people that turn up at the beach with the old flippers on and the tank and start wading out. Although good luck to them if they are. I think that's more of a sort of, but certainly a coastal activity. Certainly a coastal activity. Definitely. I've scuba dived in my time. Have you ever scuba dived, Aidan?
I have indeed, and I scuba dived at the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, wow. There you are. And well, I mean, there's no need to ever do it again after you've done it there. So
that's the once and only time I've ever done it.
Yeah, well, that's it. You smashed it. So, what else have we got for a summer niche?
I mean, it's all about one, where they're going and what they're doing when they're there. If I was to reel off a few, just a quick fire, sailing. Here's some I prepared earlier. I'll be completely honest with you.
Oh, we hadn't noticed. I thought you were just staring off at like an object that you like to muse over to come up with ideas at the side rather than another screen.
So people on the beach, right? Yachting. People have yachts. Believe it or not, if they've bought a yacht, they'll probably buy a T-shirt. Right? They've got enough money. You've got windsurfing, jet skiing, surfing. I mean, if you were to move back more towards the camping, you've got bike rides, mountain biking. Rambling or mountain climbing.
We certainly do a lot of that on this show. Rambling, that is rambling. Yeah. So tennis, people hit balls over a net in summer. I've heard that's a thing. Tennis is a thing. Mm-hmm. Tennis is a bit of a racket, though, don't you think?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's a tennis idea. So tennis is a pretty good one. So outdoor activities. There are fishing, so there's certain fish that are in season. Well, is that the right word? I don't know about in season, but you can catch, or over summer there's fishing seasons. So check locally for which fish people are fishing for, attempting to catch in different locations, and you can maybe try something around that. All sorts of things. Any kind of an outdoor sport.
Just for an out there, Thomas, would you say that sea fishing may be more popular in the summer months?
Well, your average sea fisherman's probably a hardy individual that's out there a little bit more often than not. But yes, I would say that it is probably. I'm not sure how big sea fishing is. I think in the United States, in some areas, it's quite big. But if you were confronted, say you were living up on the northeast of England and you're confronted by the North Sea every morning, you might think best of it. Yeah.
So again, it depends where you're targeting them. Put simply.
Indeed. If you're around sort of the tropics or that kind of area, it might be maybe the Gulf of Mexico might be a bit more appealing than the Bering Sea. But who knows?
Yeah, fair enough. Sun's out, buns out. I still think that may well be the winner of our ideas so far. Guys, if you've got any comments, or this is the first video you've watched, you've never seen any of our.
You've never seen a video on YouTube before. Welcome to YouTube. This is the internet, everybody. You can upload your own videos. People can watch them. Yeah.
If you want to get started and you want to start making some money on the side, getting some sales going, the link to all of this is in the description, where you'll find a link to our Facebook group where you can check with other like-minded sellers. Not only that, myself and my other fellow account manager, Anna, is there. And there's also links to a Motif Facebook ads guide where you can learn how to do this for free, completely for free.
Now, what about to all the people that are watching this and thinking, why are they talking about ideas? What's going on here? How... Maybe you want to give a little introduction to what we actually do. Yes. And why we're talking about niche marketing and designs for summer.
Yeah. So the whole reason we're talking about niche marketing and designs for summer is event-based niches and hitting things as they're coming up or getting popular has proven super successful with Mother's Day, Father's Day, and when things shift from season to season, say from into Christmas items go crazy. Whereas we're moving into summer niches and some things will be going crazy.
Hang on, Aidan's so focused on the end result here that I think we need to take a step back. So this is what we're talking about here is print on demand, which is a way of producing a printed design, a design that's printed on Maybe it's a t-shirt, maybe it's a hoodie, maybe it's a tank top or a singlet, as they're sometimes known, a mug, a cushion, that kind of thing, when the demand comes in. So you don't need any stock. So you can come up with one of these ideas for a particular summer activity, get a design prepared for a few dollars or do it yourself. Some of these just simple text designs, sun's out, buns out, pretty simple, and upload it to motif.com. Motif's an end-to-end print-on-demand solution where anyone can open an account. It's completely free to use. Upload your artwork, select the products that you want to sell with that artwork on it, and then drive traffic to that product that you've created or group of products with that design on it. We also allow you to buy a domain name and link that to a store. Again, completely free, no charge, no monthly charge, no anything. The more you sell through us, the better we do. So we're here to support your success. Aidan and Anna, who isn't on this call, are both success managers, customer success managers. You're our customer. And we take a very small percentage, a very small cut of your sale price, which you can set yourself, and you drive traffic. You can do that through Facebook ads, as Aidan's already mentioned. There's a link in the description to explain to you exactly how you can test a product with Facebook ads for as little as $2, $3, $4, $5, up to you. A full course all the way, not just testing, but all the way through to generating sales and scaling a design that's doing well. So that's why we're here. That's why we're talking about all of these things. And it's a great side income, not really a passive income, but it's a side income. It's a way of generating some extra money. A lot of people are using this as the majority, or if not all of their income as well. And if you're just starting out, we've got a Facebook group where you can connect with us. I'm in there, Aidan's in there, Anna's in there, our success managers, lots of other members of staff, even our CEO is in there and available to take questions. So that's what we're talking about. That's why we're here. And if you really want to drive up over the summer your sales with Motif, we have editable text fields that you can add to your design. So you can leave a field that says your name, and then the buyer, the person that you send in, comes in and they can add their name, and that level of personalization really can make the difference between a sale or not a sale. And also we see that you can charge a higher retail price for those products. So that's why we're here. That's what we're doing. Aidan, anything else to add to that?
I think you summed up from top to bottom. That's very
almost.
Very
if your buyer, wherever your buyer is, we have a worldwide production network. So if your buyer orders in Germany or France or the United Kingdom, we have a printing location, a production location very close to that buyer, so that they get a localized, quick production. So we're not drop shipping from another continent into another continent. We try to localize, and in the United States we've got multiple facilities. In Europe, across Europe, we've got multiple facilities. So we try to, wherever the order comes in from, to route that order to the closest possible location to that buyer, so that they get the best possible experience. Aidan, sorry I cut you off. Go for it.
That's all right. That's all right. And I've lost my train of thought, but I was basically going to say, in that Facebook group, you can find me, and say if you've found something or design, just skipping a little bit ahead, that's shown some initial success, so you've got a few sales, and you're thinking, all right, wouldn't it be great if I could take over the world with this windsurfing design, this sun's out, buns out, grilling design, then I can get that translated for you and redesigned in whatever language you desire, be it German, France, Italian, Spanish, French, you name it, Norwegian. I'll get that done for you. So that even way we French. Can really, even French, I would do that.
Not France, even French. But yes, okay. I think you get the point. You get the picture. Do join us. Join Aidan's Ministry of Success, as we're calling it, as he preaches the POD lifestyle in the group to all of you. And we will be back next week with another exciting edition of the Motif Weekly live stream, where we will cover, well, you'll have to tune in to find out. Aidan, wrap it up.
Guys, thank you very much, and have a great weekend.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Cheers.